So I wasn't going to do this today, but I'm really excited. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. And I will try to get the newsletter out tomorrow, but no promises. I kind of march to the beat of my own drum. And so I'm going to put this out there and we'll see what happens. But 432 hertz is a harmonic of the Earth's Schumann resonance. It's also the speed of light. It's a harmonic of the speed of light in a vacuum. And it's a harmonic of the human heart-brain coherence. It lines up with pi, the Fibonacci sequences, and water molecule vibrations. Your cells, fascia, organs, and subtle fields are entrained to this frequency. Your body is 432 hertz. Now, we're going to get into the exciting part that I figured out today. Pre-1930s, many European orchestras tuned into 432 hertz, also called Verdi's A. In 1939, an international agreement led by the British Standards Institute set the standard to 440 hertz. 1940s and the 1950s saw Rockefeller Foundation with Nazi collaboration, Goebbels and propaganda units, pushed 440 hertz as the new broadcast standard. It was not musical improvement, it was a psychological masquerading as standardization. Okay? So, if propaganda and music and television have been entraining your brain since 1939 in some form or fashion all over the world, and now it's every day, all day, in our music, in our television, that has entrained your brain as a muscle to be in tune to 440 hertz. So if your body is 432 hertz and your brain is 440 hertz, there is a frequency mismatch. This is why we cannot feel our bodies. This is why the tribal people could, and why modern people cannot. This is why you cannot heal by listening to your body, by getting those frequency cues from your body. And this is just one reason in many. But everything is frequency vibration, according to Tesla. You can use the Fibonacci sequence to affect shell growth into a spiral pattern. Matter is sound made visible. So if your body is at a frequency mismatch with your mind, what do you think is happening on the inside of your body? It keeps sending signals and signals, but your brain can't pick them up because it's not tuned in to the same frequency. That's why sound healing at 432 hertz is so effective. My theory is that if you continue to listen to 432 hertz, you will entrain your mind to be able to feel your body again, because they will be at the same frequency of 432 hertz. And here's another thing. You can also do this by going into nature. You can sit there and listen to the sounds of nature. You can put your feet on the ground. It's called grounding. You are an electrical battery that needs to be grounded when you have a surge or have an overproduction of electricity. So that heals as well, because all of that is resonating at 432 hertz. The sound of the birds, the bees, all of it, 432 hertz. That's why you feel so good in nature. And it's amazing. I've looked it up. This has not been put together before as the reason for disease. It has not been put together as a reason for disease, like disease being the major thing, because when you're in a state of fight or flight, or if you have problems in your body, your body's telling your brain what to eat to help it, right? If your body is telling you you need more root vegetables or you need more iron, and you're not listening because you cannot hear the frequency, then you are not eating what's best for you. You are not taking action towards your manifestation because there is a frequency mismatch. That's why people have trouble with their manifestation, because you manifest through your body. You think, you have your intention, and you take action, but you manifest through your body, through your magnetic frequency in your body. So if your brain's at 440 and your body's at 432, you are not communicating. You can still heal each other, but there's a lot of static on the line. And that's why your manifestations aren't coming true. That's why you are taking steps and things aren't happening the way you're supposed to, because your brain and your body are supposed to work together in coherence. And when they are not in coherence, then you are in stress because you do not have the information that you need in order to proceed and take action. So we are constantly filled with anxiety. And here's the thing though, if you can do the work, if you can settle your nervous system, if you can do the meditation so that you quiet the mind and control your thoughts, and you can do all that in conjunction with the 432 hertz, grounding and eating well, you will connect back to your body. And you will be able to heal. And you will be able to understand your future. You will be able to understand what steps to take, because your body is now in tune with your brain, and your body can tell your brain. It's called somatic therapy, and it can be applied in the same way, because in somatic therapy, whenever you start feeling, your memories come. And then when your memories come, you can process it by understanding and pairing the memory with the feeling in your body. And then you breathe through it, because your body is reconnecting to your brain and to your mind. This is really, really exciting, because if they can get grant funding and they can show that the frequency mismatch between your brain and body is real, then we are treating symptoms in medicine, not the problem. The problem being the frequency mismatch between what we hear, see, and listen to every day versus our bodies and what we're feeling and what we know to be true, because it's our baseline true selves.